everyone. Sorry I'm late. I had I had OT therapy at 8:45 this morning, and then I was supposed to have speech at 2, but since I was there and the speech therapist had a cancellation, she just took me in. So now I'm home, and I'm currently plugged in. Sorry I'm late. So today I want to talk about my positive attitude. A lot of you have been mentioning, I'm just so inspired to see your positive attitude. You have such a great outlook on all of this. And I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression that it's all been easy and it's all been a walk in the park, because it hasn't. And I don't have a positive attitude every day, all the time. And it's expected, something like this. And I want it to be as real as possible with everyone, because it's not all dancing and smiling and laughing all the time. I do have bad days. So for example, last Thursday we went to see the infection doctor, just a follow-up. And there was some discharge coming from my incision, this thin yellow liquid. So they took a culture of it, and we sent it to the lab. And then they called me, that was Thursday. They called me on Sunday and said that I was growing a bacteria. And my first thought was, if it's not one thing, it's another. And but luckily we caught it before it turned into an infection. And they sent me a oral antibiotic through the weekend until they could send me an IV antibiotic, which I just got yesterday. So the IV antibiotic I have to do twice a day. It's my original antibiotic, because I had issues with my blood platelets. They went from 60,000 to 25,000 with the original antibiotic. And normal is 150, at least 150,000 for a normal person. And they switched my antibiotics, and they gave me steroids. And I did my Google research and found everything in any food that will help my blood platelets. Plus, I've been taking B12 vitamins that also helps. And luckily, my platelets last time I checked, which was 2 weeks ago, they were 490,000, which was obviously great news. So now I'm back on my original antibiotic, and they're monitoring my blood very closely. And I'm hoping that I don't have to be on this antibiotic for too long, and that my platelets remain. So I go again this Thursday to find out. Oh, hi, Luke, Jill. So I go back this Thursday to find out, how long I'm supposed to be on this antibiotic. But the funny thing is that the antibiotic that I had previously, I was supposed to go this Thursday for them to take me off the antibiotic and for them to pull my PICC line. So now there's a possibility that I have to be on antibiotics 6 more weeks, which pushes out my surgery for my bone another 6 weeks, because my neurosurgeon wants me to be off antibiotics for 6 weeks, so for him to do the surgery. So it's a minor setback. And, I was really bummed about it and sad about it. But I mean, I wish I could give you guys a recipe that I follow for my positive attitude, but there is none. It's just taking one day at a time, relying on my family. My mom, she retired to live with me and to help me out. She's been amazing. You talk about a Wonder Woman. It's her. And I'm extremely disappointed. And, we'll see what Thursday holds for us. Yeah. Hi. Waves coming in. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait. Take it one day at a time. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that it's not all dancing. And, hey, Leslie. Mwah. So it's not all fun and games, and it's not always dancing. It's not always dancing. I do have my bad moments and my moments of crying. But the important thing is I lean on my family, and I let the moment just be a moment. I'm just reading the comments. Thank you, Jill. So I let the bad moment just be a moment. We're all entitled to have our moments, but the important thing is not to dwell on those moments and not to let them turn into days. So that's what I've been trying to do. And how I do that is I look at the silver lining. So, for example, the silver lining is that we caught it in time, and my doctors were on it right away. They sent me the prescription for the oral antibiotic that same day. And on Tuesday, my new antibiotic got here. So I try not to dwell on it and not to let my moments turn into days, that's all I can do, honestly. And I'm sure that with surgery, there's always risk of infection. So if I get an infection in my next surgery, we'll deal with it when the time comes. And I know I'll be able to deal with it because I've dealt with it before. And luckily, the worst is over. I'm hoping the worst is over. It has to be. That's my positive outlook. And let me let you know that it took a while to get here where I am now. Before, there were days I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do my physical therapy. I would cry at a drop of a hat. I was scared to go to sleep at night. I would cry to my mom before going to bed. And, it was hard. And, again, we just take it one day at a time. And that's all I could do. And thankfully, my anxieties, it was mostly anxiety at the time.
Hi, Mommy.
And thankfully, that was my mom's phone.
Hi.
And thankfully, that has passed. And I'm sitting here having my coffee, my decaf coffee. If my ASI girls are watching, coffee run. Brianna and Pamela and Allie and Kristen. Hey, if you guys are watching, coffee. So that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's not all fun and games, and it's not always dancing. And there's times that I do get frustrated with therapy, as much fun as I try to make it. But there's definitely still tears and frustration and discouragement. But I just don't let it get the best of me. I mean, it's easier said than done, that's for sure. So yeah, and well, I'll keep you guys updated on next Thursday and see how it goes. So I'm hoping that maybe we can switch to the pills as my antibiotic, and I can go back to my last IV antibiotic. I'm gonna hoping that. But, it's all in God's hands. All right. Thanks, you guys. Bye. I'll talk to you next Tuesday. And this month is Aneurysm Awareness Month. So throughout the month, I'm going to be doing videos explaining everything that happened since November. The best recollection that I have of it, which is mostly what my family has told me, because thankfully, I don't remember anything. Excuse me. So yeah, I'll be doing short videos, or maybe not short. So I'll be doing videos explaining everything that happened, just to give everyone a little bit more background. So stay tuned. All right. Bye, you guys. Love you all. Thank you for your support.